Yemeni king that entered Mecca and made an intention to destroy the city of Mecca, but he leaves by honoring the city of Mecca and by placing 2 ghilaf and 2 shrouds around the walls of the Kaaba. He began the tradition of shrouding the Kaaba. And he gave sadaqah and charity to the people of Mecca, and he was clothed. Then from Mecca they headed towards Medina, the north of Saudi Arabia. They headed towards 12,000 doctors and physicians and rabbi scholars of the Jewish scriptures, 130,000 horsemen, 113,000 men on foot are marching towards Yathrib, which is known as Yathrib at that time. When they enter Medina, the city in which Rasulullah ﷺ was to migrate after 1,000 years. When he enters the city of Medina, the Rasul ﷺ, the Jewish scholars, as they enter, they see the palm trees of Medina. Because palm trees are a unique characteristic of Medina. You will not find palm trees in Mecca of the quality and nature that you find in Medina. Medina had a cultivated land, they had agriculture, they had greenery. Mecca was barren and dry and stones and mountains. The Jewish scholars, they saw the palm trees, the date trees of Medina. They looked at the Nurani soil and they took it and they tasted it. They picked up the stones and they checked them. 400 Jewish scholars. How many? 400 Jewish scholars. In a convoy, they went up to the king Himyari and they said, "Oh Dubba, our journey has ended. We cannot leave the city." Our journey has ended. We have reached the peak of our ishq. We have reached the peak of our homes. We have reached the destination of our Muhammad. We have seen the land in which the promised Muhammad will come. 400 Jewish scholars, they requested Himyari to be excluded from their convoy and that they should remain in Medina waiting for the final messenger to come. They said, "Oh Dubba, we have read in the Jewish scriptures and the biblical works, and our scholars and elders have told us, the rabbis have told us that a final messenger shall come from the sons of Hazrat Ibrahim ﷺ, and he shall migrate to a land that has this kind of soil and has this kind of trees. We have found that land, O Himyari. We have been promised the final messenger shall migrate to this land." This is how many years before the Prophet ﷺ? 1,000 years before the Prophet ﷺ. I said the name of Muhammad is celebrated like no other name. The name of Sayyidina Rasulullah is rejoiced over like no other name. The name of Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, it was on the tongues of the Anbiya, the Mursaleen and their followers and the scriptures that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descended. 400 rabbis, Jewish scholars. And Himyari wrote a letter. And he said, "Oh Jewish scholars, you may remain in this city while we continue our journey. But I want you to give this letter of mine to the final messenger when he comes." And for each Jewish scholar, Himyari made a home in Medina. He built 400 homes. How many? 400 homes. And he made one more. He made 400 homes for the 400 Jewish scholars, and he made one more home, and he said, "When the final messenger comes, we want you to give this home to him." Say Subhanallah. It's getting exciting. It's getting amazing. The story continues. Listen to the miracles of Sayyidina Rasulullah and say Subhanallah. Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is not born. And the Jewish scholars, they take up residence. Imam al-Zarqani mentions, he said, "Do you know all of the Ansar, the Sahaba-i-Kiram that accepted Islam in Medina, 1,000 years later, in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, they came from 2 tribes. They came from the Aus, they came from the Hazrat. The two tribes in Medina, the Jewish tribes. Aus and the Hazrat. These two tribes were the great-grandchildren of the 400 Jewish scholars. The early Jewish settlements in Medina were due to the settlements of those 400 Jewish scholars. This is why the Jews existed in Medina at the time of the Hijrah of the Prophet. Subhanallah. Because they were waiting for the final messenger to migrate there. They were waiting for the final messenger of Allah to enter the city of Medina. Why were the Jews in Medina? Have you thought about it? There were no Jews in Mecca. We find a small trace of Christians in Mecca. We find mushrikeen in Mecca. But we find the earliest settlements of the Jews in Medina, because the Torah told them and the Jewish scriptures told them that the final messenger should migrate to Medina. This is why the Aus and Hazrat, they took occupation in Medina. And those Sahaba who accepted Islam, they were from the families and tribes of those 400 scholars that came from the convoy of Tubba Himyari, the first Yemeni king who came to Medina and Makkah Tayyibah. And he wrote a letter. Tubba wrote a letter and he said, if the Prophet, the final messenger comes in your life, I want you to give the letter of Tubba, the letter of this Yemeni king, to the beloved Prophet ﷺ. And what was written in this letter of the Prophet ﷺ, what was written in this letter? He said in this letter, he started the letter, from the humblest of creatures, Tubba Himyari, to the intercessor of the sinful people, to the final of all prophets, to the Habib and beloved of Allah Almighty. This was how he addressed the noble Prophet ﷺ 1,000 years before the Prophet ﷺ came, showing us that the attributes, the qualities, the fasail, the khasa'is, the shama'il, the zikr of Rasulullah existed in the Jewish scriptures. Existed before the Prophet ﷺ was born. He said, from Tubba Himyari, the humblest of creatures. A king is writing like this to the Prophet ﷺ. To Shafi'ul Muslimin, Khatamul Nabiyyin, Habibul Rabbil Alameen. And listen to his request. What did he write in the letter? He wrote, O Messenger of Allah, when you are interceding and helping the sinful people on the Day of Judgment, do not forget Tubba. Do not forget Tubba on the day that you shall intercede for your ummah. And I bear witness that you are a true messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this was 1,000 years before the Prophet ﷺ came. That house which he made for the Prophet ﷺ, 400 homes for the Jewish scholars, and one house for the Prophet ﷺ, he gave that house to that scholar who advised him in Mecca to make a vow and give charity to the people of Mecca. He gave that house and that letter to that alim. He said, I entrust you, I give you this letter and I give you this house. This house is for the final prophet when he emerges, and this letter is from me to him. One generation came. That Jewish scholar gave that house to his son and that letter to his son and told him, the Yemeni king passed through here and he made this house for the final prophet and he left me a letter. I entrust you with this house and this letter. That generation also finished and another generation came. And that house was then entrusted to the next child of that alim. And that house, that letter was also passed on. Generation after generation, father would give the house to the son, and the letter of Tubba Himyari was passed down through the entire lineage of that Jewish scholar in Medina.